Hello everyone! Today I'm going to show you my finished Inktober drawings. It's, I think, my third Inktober in a row that I was able to finish. I'm going to talk about my ideas behind the drawings and maybe what I wish I have done a little bit different. So yeah, I'm also going to show you the sketches behind the finished drawings to kind of show you the ideas that I had. Whoops. So the first prompt was dream, and I started sketching the ideas in September, I think. Yeah, it must have been September. As soon as the prompts got posted on Instagram, I just started thinking about what I wanted to draw, because I personally believe that this is the most important part of Inktober, just preparing in advance so you don't have to stress about not knowing what to draw. So yeah, the first prompt was dream, and I drew my original character Mateusz sleeping, and this is what the finished drawing looks like. Probably my favorite from all of the 31 drawings that I've done. This year I decided to add a little bit of color to my drawings. It didn't exactly turn out this way, as you will see later on, but I have some finished illustrations. And yeah, I actually prefer the sketch, but I think that's just a common thing among the artists to just like the sketch more. It's still a very good drawing. I really like this one. Let's go to the next page. And next prompt was spiders, and I decided to draw Spider-Man, and this is what I ended up with. I have the process of inking up on my Instagram if you'd like to see. But yeah, just Spider-Man. I also really like this one. I also prefer the sketch, but The third prompt was path, and I just drew a path in the forest with a little forest spirit looking at you. Some creepy eyes behind the trees, stuff like that. Yeah. The fourth day was dodge. And once again, I drew my original character Mateusz, and I also really like this drawing. It turned out real nice. The face especially. I really like this one. The fifth prompt was map, and I just drew like a little fantasy map of like an island. This is what the finished drawing looks like. And I added like little notes from someone that could have used this map, like run, this is not the place to be, or place of worship, stuff like that, I think it turned out quite nicely. I didn't know what to draw for this prompt, so yeah, that's what I came up with. The sixth day was golden, and I wanted to draw like someone with a halo behind them. And this is what I came up with. I actually really like this drawing. I think this was supposed to be one of my other original characters, but I'm not sure right now. But yeah. The seventh day was drip, and I wanted to draw somebody with a bleeding nose, but I came up with something like this, the Kanahaki disease, or however you pronounce it. The disease where, fictional disease of course, where if someone doesn't love you back, you cough up flowers. And you die basically from that. But yeah, again, my original character, I really like to make him suffer. But yeah. The eighth day was Toad. I really like this sketch. It's really, really cute. And this is what it ended up being. I still really like the little toad. I think it's really cute. Yeah, real nice. I like this one too. So now for the next page. Is it 9? Yeah. The ninth day, the prompt was bounce. And I found this picture of Spider-Man on Pinterest from one of the comics, and I was like, yeah, this is perfect. This is what the finished piece looks like. I really like this one. I think, again, one of my favorites. Definitely one of my favorites. The 10th day, fortune. I wanted to draw a fortune teller, and this is what I came up with. I really like these hands. I haven't used a reference for them, so I was really proud of how they came out. And I really like the face. I just really like this drawing overall. The next day, day 11, was Wonder. And I wanted to do something like, hey, I've been searching for you forever. Don't wander off again on your own. So this is what it looks like. I forgot to put his makeup on. Now I'm realizing. But that's fine. It's still him. Yeah, I finally found you. Please don't wander off like that again. And you can see that he's tired from searching for that person. Yeah, still really like this one. Then we have the 12th day, spicy. And I kind of got tired. It's not as finished and polished as I would have liked. But it's not about drawing, it's just lazy coloring on my part. What's really funny is that the official Inktober account made a typo in the word spicy. They added an E, so it was like spelled. It was written spicy, something like that, and I had tried to figure out what that word means, just to come back to, yeah, it's spicy, but with a typo. Like, that was kind of funny. Oh. Day 13, rise. I wanted to draw a sun rising above mountains, and I came up with something like this. I wanted to draw a sun with a face. It was supposed to look kinda creepy. I think I did a good job of making this look like kinda uncanny, you know. I actually really like this. It's a weird drawing for sure, but I really like this. The next day, day 14, Castle. I wanted to draw Frank Castle, the Punisher, but after 3 failed attempts, I just gave up on that and I drew a girl in a castle. And it's not the best drawing ever, but like I was already tired and this was my 4th attempt at this prompt. I just, just wanted to be done with it. So that's what it looks like. Maybe if I colored it in, it would look better, but not enough time to do a finished illustration every day. That's just how it is with Inktober. Day 15, Dagger, I don't know how to pronounce that word. I wanted to draw like a little blade, but I decided, hey, maybe my character could hold it, so there it is. Again, my original character Mateusz holding a dagger in his hand. Not the best, not the worst. Still like it. Yeah. Okay, next batch of sketches. You can see that I started losing patience with sketching out every idea. It gets worse here because these 2 pages are full of like finished sketches for Inktober, and this is where I got tired of doing that. So for day 16, the prompt was angel, and I was like, yes, perfect. I'm going to draw as Aziraphale, the angel from Good Omens. Oh. And I don't think it looks exactly like him. I didn't have that much time for this year's Inktober. I was trying real hard to finish it. And yeah, but I still like it. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. So yeah, day 16 was angel and day 17 was demon. So like, who else could I have drawn? Of course, it had to be Crowley. It also does not look like him. This sketch looks more like him than this finished drawing. But I'm not too mad about that. Like I said, I didn't have that much time for Inktober this year. But I still managed to draw every day, so that's what counts. And my original idea was for them to be looking at each other. Oh, there it is. I wanted Aziraphale to look down and Crowley to look up. So like they would look at each other like that. But yeah, I gave up on that. Day 18, saddle. So my thought process for this one was like saddle, horse, cowboy. I couldn't have imagined anything else to draw. So that's what I drew, a cowboy. I found this really cool reference photo on Pinterest and just went with it. Definitely one of my favorites from this year's Inktober. Really like this one. Then we've got day 19, plump. And when I was searching for translation of this prompt, all I could find actually was plump lips. So yeah, that's what I went with. Also really pretty. I really like the hair that I did. Yep. Day 20, Frost. Once again, my original character. And this is low effort, I admit. I really didn't feel like drawing that day, so it's just like something quick just to have it out of my way. I really like this sketch though, this sketch is really cute. Day 21, chains. First, I wanted to draw John Ward from the Faith video game being like chained by the demon of Amy and Michael. I hope it was Michael. Like they would be holding him like in chains. But I didn't have time to draw that, so I drew another one of my original characters, like being chained up. I don't know, this is a weird one. Yeah. Day 22, Scratchy. So I drew my original character, Mateusz, that got a sweater from his grandma. He's saying that thank you for a sweater, grandma. And it's a very itchy, scratchy sweater, like, from real wool, sheep wool. Yeah, he's really uncomfortable. I really like the expression. Next page. Celestial. And I decided to draw an angel. In this sketch, I did like a biblically accurate angel. But what I ended up doing is something like this. And once again, this is also one of my favorites. I really like the wings. Focus, please. Oh, there we go. I really like the wings. Yeah, just overall a very cool drawing in my opinion. Day 24, shallow, and I decided to go with shallow water. And to draw like a water spirit basically. Not a mermaid, more of a water spirit. A nymph maybe in the water. Still not the best I could have done, kind of lazy, but like I said, I was tired and I didn't have enough time to work with, so yeah. Day 25, dangerous, and I drew Daredevil. One of my favorites. Again, one of my favorite drawings from this whole batch. I drew something similar in one of my sketchbooks, so this is basically just like a... I did this again, the same drawing again, but it's Inktober. You gotta prioritize yourself. So still really like this, really like how the hands turned out and the smirk. So yeah. I haven't finished watching this show. I hope that one day maybe I'll finally find the time to finish this TV series. Because I really like this character. And the amount of religious trauma that he has. Day 26. Remove. And I wanted to draw Spider-Man removing his mask. But this time I did only a sketch. Because I thought, hey, the sketch is turning out nicely. I do not want to destroy it with line art or I don't know, maybe coloring it. So I just left it as a sketch. And I think it turned out quite nicely. I really like this one. For the prompt 27, Beast, I thought of drawing the Beast Boy from Teen Titans, but once again, I decided to do something completely different, and I did this. I really like this, whatever it is. It just I wanted to show the how small a human can be compared to this being of power, What do you seek? Enjoy drawing it and really like it. Day 28, Sparkle. I wanted to draw Deadpool because I thought, hey, this would fit him so well. But I was tired. It wasn't turning out the way I wanted it to. So we have this girl with sparkles in her eyes. And I really like this one, the eyes especially. I think it turned out really cute. So yeah. Day 29. Massive. I wanted to draw like a massive piece of, I don't know, chocolate or a massive cupcake that he could be eating, but I decided against it. and instead drew big koi fish and a small human here. If it was colored, it would look better, the flow of the water would look differently, but I really like it. I like the idea, maybe I'll revisit it soon. We are at the 2 last prompts, and the 30th prompt was rush. And at first I wanted to draw like a coffee shop or just a regular store in the rush hours. But again, with my limited time, I ended up doing something like this. Almost a self-portrait. I say almost because it does not look anything like me, but yeah, just a girl rushing to finish, you guessed it, Inktober. Yeah, I really like the face and the glasses. The glasses turned out nice. And the last day, fire. I wanted to draw Father Garcia again from the Faith video game with his shotgun, and he would be saying, "Don't be afraid, hee-ho." Because I love his character. I love the fact that he went fight demons with a shotgun. That's so funny, actually. But again, I was tired. I didn't have the time. And yeah, this is what I ended up with. My original character with match. Yeah, so that's basically it. I had hoped that maybe I could finish all of my drawings, make them super nice and polished and finished. But sometimes what is important is that you tried and you did all of the 31 drawings, so I'm not mad at myself for not finishing it completely. But yeah, I wish I added maybe a little more details with the graphite pencil. But I wanted really, really bad to be done with it. So that's what I ended up with. Him holding a match. I want to imagine that in his head he's going arson, arson, arson. So yeah, that was Inktober 2023. I'm really happy that I was able to finish it this year as well. For a moment I thought that maybe I'll be missing some days because I was just so tired after work that I wouldn't be able to do that. But I did it. I'm proud of myself. And yeah, if you would like to see all of these drawings like separately in a post, I have all of them posted on my Instagram. I posted every single day for the Inktober challenge. And yeah, I hope you're doing well, hope you're safe whenever you are, and I will be seeing you in my next video. Bye bye!